All right, guys, we are live with AEW Dynamite. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Oops, I missed the play button. All right, now let's hit it. I'm very curious to see it. Oh, new stage. This is truly a new era. Ooh. I don't think there's any more babyface or heel tunnel that I can see. Graphics are new, as we knew that was going to happen. Oh, man, I got to turn down the music already. Look, more LED boards as well, too. Ooh, this is beautiful. I love this stage. And I think, I didn't think that, okay, so there's no tunnels, but Jericho still came out through the heel tunnel, we'll call it. So we're starting off with Chris Jericho and Ricky Starks, and if this is your first time joining us here, unfortunately, we cannot have Jericho's theme song be playing in the background, as it is a too big of a risk to get hit with a copyright. Oh, the graphics, they're so beautiful, man. I mean, I think that, I never thought about needing to upgrade the graphics at all or anything else, but the stage is looking so beautiful. I really love it. And I'm hoping, because the ramp is sloped, I hope we're going to see Darby Allin skating down to the ring. Don't know if excuse me. It's very funny. Some girl is singing Jericho's theme song, but flipping him off at the same time. The Ocho himself, Chris Jericho, starting things off here tonight with Ricky Starks. Chris Jericho joined at ringside by Matt Menard and what's his other name? By 2.0. I keep forgetting some of their names. I'm sorry. Oh, and here comes Ricky. There we go. The one, the only Ricky Starks. Starks won hell of a record here in AEW. 40 wins and only 8 losses. That's a hell of a record for Ricky Starks. This is a matchup I've actually been looking forward to. I have no idea who's going to win this matchup between Chris Jericho and Ricky Starks here. This just feels nice and fresh. I love it. I almost feel like that probably a new atmosphere might feel, a little bit better for the guys backstage too, that they kind of like that, a little bit of a different change of pacing. But I love it. Just Chris Jericho stunned the world, defeating Jericho 1, 2, 3, center of the ring. And Tony, that is not something that Jericho is I don't think he's ever going to give that up. He's not going to give that up. He's not going to get over it. You see the look on his face. He sits over Ricky Starks and excuse me. Woof. I got something caught in my throat for a moment here. Ricky Starks. All right, so we got the stream shared up on Twitter. We have everything set and rocking and rolling. The fans really in support of Ricky Starks right now, and Chris Jericho. I don't know if Jericho's feeling like the crowd's getting under his skin, as he was already telling the crowd that that they're number one, and you know how he does it best. With the double birds, nice move there by Jericho with a quick arm drag there on Ricky Starks. Ricky's got to, make sure and be careful. Jericho is a veteran in the ring, so he knows how to escape a lot of maneuvers. We haven't seen Action Andretti for quite, ever since Jericho blew the fireball in his face there. And it was only one matchup that Jericho and Andretti had there, so Jericho may have felt there was just a fluke there. Well, Ricky Starks. Fans getting into this one here. They're giving a chant for Aubrey Edwards right there. Fans are really coming alive for the new era of AEW, the first episode of AEW Dynamite in 2023. What's up, Hassan? Thank you, my man. Yeah, I decided to start off the new year on my birthday with a nice little trim there. Thank you.
And it's become very positive. A lot of my family members and friends are really enjoying the new hair, which makes me wonder what the hell was so wrong about my long hair. But that's okay. I think I'm just going to keep my hair short for pretty much the rest of my life. Although I say that now, I'm pretty sure I'll get stubborn and try growing it out again when in like, I don't know, 10 years or something. We'll see. But I'm liking it. I lost my... Where's my old one? My old hair is probably in the garbage right now somewhere. I got my hair cut at Sports Clips. Is it Sports Clips? I always get them confused at times. Let me see. Yeah, Sports Clips. I got my hair cut in Sports Clips, so everything is probably in the trash by now, or whatever they do with the hair. Oh, wait a sec. I kind of missed a little something here. We'll also hear from MJF later here on tonight. And Swerve Strickland versus AR Fox. That matchup I am looking greatly forward to. I enjoyed the matchup between Swerve Strickland and with kick to the chest there between Swerve Strickland and Wheeler Yuta on Rampage. Ricky Starks looking to take Jericho around the ring as Ricky is up on the top rope there. This matchup I'm looking forward to the most. I think it could be our main event. Darby Allin and Samoa Joe. Thank you. Yeah, I was like the haircut got over and done with pretty quickly. I would say it was done within like maybe 10 minutes, and I was amazed about how much hair was actually on the floor after it was all gone. I was like, holy shit! I didn't realize my hair was that long. Ricky Starks trying to make. The fans are chanting jazz holes at Jericho and 2.0 on the outside of the floor there. Wait a minute now. Matt Menard just grabbed the leg of Ricky Starks there. Now Jericho going for the springboard. Oh, wait a minute. Ricky caught Jericho on the way down with a forearm right to the face. This is deep trouble that Jericho's in right now. Wait a sec. Ricky Starks out on the ring apron with Jericho looking for a suplex onto the ring apron or to the outside. Wait a sec. Jericho. I think Jericho just raked the back of Ricky Starks there. We've seen Moxley use the back rake lots of times. Wait a sec. Jericho. Suplex to the outside of the floor. Oh, and Ricky is really breathing hard there. He got caught hard. Jericho took Ricky Starks outside to the ring, off the ring apron with a suplex. Jericho landed hard, but I think Ricky Starks got the worst of it, as he should be. But Ricky, he was sitting himself upright to try to make sure to catch his breath. We're in picture-in-picture break right now. This is the first episode of 2023 of AEW Dynamite. Hangman Adam Page. We're going to see if Hangman Adam Page will be able to wrestle next week against Jon Moxley. The Acclaimed and Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal will be in tag team competition for the titles tonight. Bryan Danielson and Tony Nese, and Jericho makes his way back into the ring, but so does Ricky Starks right there. Just breaking the count, I'd have to say at 7 or 8, as the fans like to chant for Chris Jericho. Jericho, after that suplex there onto Ricky Starks, has regained control, as Jericho should. Starks still clutching at his ribs right there. His back is hurting, but at the same time, I think his ribs are the one that's really messed him up big time after getting hit with that suplex off the ring apron down to the floor. And now Jericho smashing Ricky Starks' head right into those turnbuckle pads. First the top, then the middle, then to the bottom. This is the pacing that Chris Jericho really likes the most. Jericho is a veteran, but at the same time, no disrespect to Chris Jericho, not as fast as he once was, but he loves to control the pacing and feeling like a snake, just catching his predator slowly but surely. Jericho was just choking Ricky Starks out in the corner there, but now Jericho again just taking his time though, but Jericho can't be taking too much time because he turned away from Ricky Starks, and Ricky started laying in some shots out of the head of Chris Jericho. Oh, but Jericho, that was a nice drop kick there from Jericho right onto the chest there. And we go back live.
Looking to put away absolute Ricky Starks right before we went into picture-in-picture. Jericho landed the suplex off the apron.
Jericho with a couple punches right to the head of Ricky Starks. Jericho still, again, in full control over here on Ricky Starks here. Ricky, ever since getting hit with that suplex to the outside of the floor, has pretty much had no offense. Ricky Starks has been able to nail a couple punches of Jericho's head, but that's it. Nothing else. Chris Jericho sends Ricky Starks into the corner. Oh, what a big-time lariat from Ricky Starks. Ricky put everything he had behind that lariat there. And when you throw your whole entire body into someone else like that, I mean, that really takes it out of you as well there too. Ricky Starks, after all the punishment he's taken in this matchup, it's taken Ricky Starks a while to make some movement, but Ricky back to a vertical base. Oh, but Jericho drops him down with a knife edge chop, but Ricky returns fire. Both guys just trading strikes back and forth here right now. Oh, straight knife edge chop there from Jericho. Jericho just wearing out Ricky Starks, but Ricky with that explosive impact there. First the clothesline, then the drop kick from Starks. And Ricky is really feeling it. It's like a man being possessed right now. The second win coming in is Ricky thinking Rochambeau. Oh, but Jericho able to fight out of the grasp of Ricky Starks there momentarily. Another forearms there from Jericho. Jericho just breaking down Ricky Starks piece by piece with a couple of strikes there. Ricky Starks, wait a second. Ricky's looking for Rochambeau one more time. This time, oh no, just into a powerbomb. 1, 2. A bad bridge there by Ricky. He only had his hand placed on one of the legs of Jericho. He did not have Jericho's entire body captured there. I'll take the time here to just say for a moment, guys, if you want, feel free to hit the like button down below if you feel I deserve it. Leave a comment down below if you want. I answer pretty much to everybody. Oh, Jericho Lion Salt. Oh, Ricky Starks got the knees up at the last moment and hit the subscribe button as we do videos like this every single week, and as well as we do wrestling gameplay and other games as well at times as well too. And also, don't forget to hit the bell icon as you'll always be known when we go live. Oh, wait a minute. Ricky Starks utilizing a moonsault, not something Ricky's usually known for. Oh, super kick. Ricky Starks not really known for going high risk there, but he did and took a big risk, and it almost cost him the match as he came up clutching his knee there momentarily. Jericho went for the code breaker. Ricky Starks fought out of it. Ricky Starks is Jericho. Oh, nice movements there by Jericho. Jericho moving in great pacing here on this matchup. Just hit Ricky Starks with a code breaker, and Jericho not able to get the cover, nor is Jericho going for the cover, which is a good idea. Jericho looking for Judas effect, but Ricky caught it. Oh, is Ricky thinking Rochambeau again? Oh, Jericho, great counter there from Jericho, landed on his feet. Wait a minute. I think Ricky tried throwing his elbow pad in the face of Jericho to stop him from being able to move over into the walls of Jericho. But when you're Chris Jericho, you've locked in the walls of Jericho so many times, you don't need eyesight. You could just do it with just feeling. Those walls, the walls of Jericho's locked in tight there. Ricky Starks, his back's been damaged. His breathing's been compromised at times. And this is one of the worst places to be in. But this crowd really trying to get Ricky Starks back into this matchup. They're cheering for Ricky. They don't want him to lose. In fact, they really want Ricky Starks to shut Chris Jericho's big mouth up. Wait a minute. Oh, no! And Ricky Starks got hit with a bat by by one of the Jericho Appreciation Society members, I think Matt Menard. And Ricky completely out of it. Aubrey check in the arm for the third time. Wait. It almost touched the ground. It was this close to touching, but Ricky somehow fought through the getting hit with the baseball bat and is making his way to the bottom rope. Jericho still trying to keep the walls of Jericho locked in. I have no idea how Ricky Starks is still hanging on here. This submission is so painful. You don't know how painful it is until you've been it yourself. Ricky Starks somehow fought out of it. Wait a sec. Into the cradle. Oh, that was so close there. Jericho almost got caught. He got caught with the cradle there. Jericho. I'm not sure what Jericho was looking for there, but whatever it was, doesn't matter because Ricky Starks just caught Jericho with the DDT. Ricky Starks outnumbered too many members of the Jericho Appreciation Society right now. The spear! Ricky Starks with a spear! Ricky Starks has won many victories with this spear there. Ricky Starks wins! Despite everything, despite the baseball bat, despite the interference from 2.0, Ricky Starks still with a victory. Wait a minute, here comes Daniel Garcia. The rest of the Jericho Appreciation Society. Ricky Starks gains the victory. And still, no room for Ricky Starks to celebrate. Wait a minute. Action Andretti. Oh my goodness. And still has the burnt face. Action Andretti with the steel chair. Ricky Starks doesn't have many friends, but he's found one hell of a friend in Action Andretti. Oh, wait a minute. And now Anna Jay. Or excuse me, I think that was. I couldn't tell. Oh yeah, that was Anna Jay there. Man, and a female member stopping Action Andretti's momentum. We need help here. We need someone to stop this. This absolute mauling. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought Jericho was gonna do a fireball to Ricky Starks. But now Jericho lost the match, but still able to find some way to celebrate and enjoy himself tonight by taking out Action Andretti and Ricky Starks. Parker and Menard setting up the table. And right now, Jake Hager's got Ricky Starks up for a powerbomb. Powerbomb right through the table on Ricky Starks. Jericho loses the match, but still finds a way to celebrate. Jericho, last time he lost to Action Andretti, he was absolutely pissed off. But this time, Jericho satisfied with how things ended up. Ricky Starks may have lost the AEW World Heavyweight Championship matchup, but I'm telling you, I love the new feeling of AEW. It feels so clean and beautiful. But actually, I forgot to mention, but later on, coming up next, we're going to find out the condition of Hangman Adam Page. We're going to find out if Hangman is going to be cleared for next week to take on Jon Moxley, or will they postpone their matchup for some other date? So we are in commercial break right now. We're going to find out the condition of Hangman Adam Page. Last week, the doctor told Hangman, if you are careful and if you actually listen, we could get you cleared perhaps in 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks could be Hangman and Jon Moxley next week on Dynamite, potentially. Or would they want to hold off for a special edition of Dynamite for a special matchup? But honestly, next week's show is supposed to be pretty, just as good. We're gonna have Saraya and her mystery partner teaming up against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Jamie Hayter. So again, we're gonna be returning back to Dynamite in just about maybe 40 seconds, I'd say. Just a small reminder for you that we also did do another episode of AEW Universe Mode. It was Danger Zone, which is a show that I created for the Universe Mode, where we saw, how the relationship between the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega are going. And we also saw a great matchup between Orange Cassidy and Ricochet. If you don't know about my Universe Mode, at this point, my Universe Mode for AEW is pretty much combining the AEW roster and WWE roster, putting them together and seeing how things work out when both sides, face off with each other pretty much. There's no WWE in this roster. It's just, as if Tony Khan bought out WWE, we'll say, if you want to say it like that. So we're about to hear. Oh, not yet. Also, I'm a little bit behind on the show of Dynamite, only because, and again, if this is your first time here, is the reason why I do that is because I give myself a 5-minute break before I go live with the stream, only because in the past I've had problems with buffering. And I found a way to fix that, and that's by if I don't go live right off the bat and let the stream kind of play out. But we're live right now. Let's go ahead and take it down to Excalibur and the rest of the crew. Let's go down to Tony Schiavone, says Excalibur.
What a tremendous crowd tonight here in Seattle. And please, welcome with me, Hangman Adam Page.
Ooh. All sorts of new graphics. Very fun. Hangman Adam Page. Now I was gonna say, give me Hangman's pyros. Yeah, Hangman Adam Page. We know he got knocked out by Jon Moxley. After that King Kong lariat from Moxley, Hangman just turned himself inside out and landed on his forehead. It looked like it knocked him out. It was a scary moment for Hangman Adam Page, but it was grateful to know that it was just a concussion pretty much, and Hangman has healed up quite nicely.
We've heard a lot from Jon Moxley wanting to challenge you one-on-one to forum here on Dynamite in Los Angeles, but the question still remains, your condition, can you go in the ring?
Oh, that's the phrasing that Shavai said it. Can you go in the ring?
There is nothing that I wanted more to come out here tonight and tell you I'm good to go. But as of today, I am not medically cleared to compete.
Keyword today. Today, though.
And I've been told that if I come out here tonight or Friday night and get in a little fight with John, it's going to set me back one more week. And we just do this thing forever. And that's not what I want. What I want is the same thing Jon Moxley wants, and that's next week at the Forum. And luckily for me, I do have a date, Doc. If I take a red eye home tonight, I get that last brain scan, it comes back good, then I will be cleared next week at the 4. Right? James says yes. And I don't care if it's in this ring, if it's in catering, if it's on the roof, I will fight Jon Moxley. And John, I will knock your dick in the dirt.
Holy shit. I will knock your dick in the dirt. All right, time to lower the volume. Jon Moxley is coming out. Moxley, unfortunately, and again, if you guys are constant viewers to the stream, I apologize for having to say this stuff over and over again. But for those of you who may be new to the stream, we can't listen to Jon Moxley's theme song either. Playing Wild Thing in the background would probably be a bad idea, as it's a potential risk for a copyright. But I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting Jon Moxley to come out here to see Hangman Adam Page. Tony Schiavone doing the smart thing, getting out of there. He knows how violent that Moxley and Hangman have been. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Nope, they're still kind of playing. So Schiavone knows how physical these guys have been. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and hear what the purveyor of violence. This crowd coming alive for everybody. And I'll just choose a Hangman Adam Page inside of here. How much they love him too.
I'm surprised you even made it here tonight. After everything you've been through. And I'm getting a little sick of everybody taking something so beautiful and treating it like an unfortunate accident. I'm a little sick of the flowers and sympathy cards and this ongoing candlelight vigil for Hangman Page.
That's weird. Crowd saying they can't hear Moxley.
Seattle. Get a little sick of the flowers and sympathy.
Moxley get a...
Okay. Go see her. Let's get this back on track. Jesus Christ. I'm a little sick of the flowers and sympathy cards and this ongoing candlelight vigil for Hangman Page when I think of everything I put my body through the years, when I think of wrestling for 2 months with a torn tricep getting shipped off to India and Bahrain. Nobody has got knocked down more times than me in this business. When I think of the plates and plates of crap I've had eaten, the miles and miles of crap I had to call through. See you come out here and playing the victim because you got knocked out? Cowboy, that makes me absolutely sick.
Hangman never, said anything about his concussion, though. It was about...
You think I'm mad at you because you knocked me out? Is that really what you think?
Wait.
I wish this wasn't true, but I've been knocked out more times than I can count. I've been knocked out by enemies. I've been knocked out by strangers. I've been knocked out by my best friends. It's an unfortunate part of what we do, and I would never be mad at you for that.
Wait. Okay.
But you don't seem like a guy for nuance, so I'll put it to you simple. What I'm angry about is how you called me out here. And when I stood face to face with you, you didn't let me get a word in before you made a joke.
What joke?
You nearly took my career from me. You nearly changed my life, and you wanted to crack a joke about it. And I think I know why, Mox. I think I know why, because I think in that moment you felt threatened.
I don't remember that.
Because if I know Jon Moxley and he got knocked out, the first thing he'd do is come back for revenge. And that's not what I was there for that night, but it is what I'm here for now.
I don't remember any joke Mox made. I mean,
I've had a month to stew on what you said to me. And I've had 2 months to stew on how you knocked me out with a lariat. So simple, brutal, and effective. And if anyone knows about that, it's me, John.
Mox is going to explode, it looks
And
like.
I've had 2 in the chamber with your name on them. And you get them at the forum.
These guys want to go, you can feel it. And Moxley having to hold himself back.
The only joke around here, the only joke that I think is funny is the fact that you think next time is going to be any different.
Ooh.
Your little punk ass doesn't belong in the ring with me. And next week, I'm going to make sure this time you don't get back up.
Oh, shit. I can feel how violent it's going to get, and they better deliver. They can't, this can't be a grappling arts match between Moxley and Hangman. They have to fucking slug it out, man. They cannot just go grab up with each other. No, it's got to be a strike fest. I can feel how much blood is boiling between Mox right there, how much he wanted to just smack Hangman right in his face there. Hangman wanted to fight, and oh.
Tale of Darby Allin, the little dead boy who could. You see, little Darby Allin, he said he wanted his championship back. The king punished and pummeled him all around the building.
Yeah, it was bad.
The king had bigger dragons to slay. And as he was pummeling the great and mighty Wardlow, little dead boy decided to come out and get in my business. And now, after you've been giving your big speech, big pep talk about how everything's gonna be all right, and all you need to do is be that bitches. Little dead boy will walk up and stand face to face with the king. For I am Samoa Joe. I am the one true king of television. You pay the price for insolence in my kingdom.
All right. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that everything, like you could hear everything. I'm telling you, this matchup is the one that has me most afraid because the Acclaimed cannot lose. But I fear that they might just give it to Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Look, Jay Lethal's a hell of a talent, and I like him. Jeff Jarrett's somebody I like too as well. And I actually think that despite what I felt about, Jeff Jarrett when he came into AEW to actually be a wrestler, I think he's actually been okay being there. So they've kind of changed my direction a little bit. Wait! But Sesame!
You gonna take an L and blame it on Dixie Carter. Y'all are antiquated. Y'all messed up like Andrew Tate did. And you can never stop the rain. TNA means total non-stop play.
Yeah!
Last week after the Acclaimed dropped their latest music video.
So as I was saying that, Jeff Jarrett's actually been someone that I've actually, at first I thought, didn't really belong here in AEW, and I thought that he'd be better off with just someone being in the back. But they've actually turned me around a little bit on Jarrett being there. But all the same, as much as I'm okay with Jarrett, being in here, and I like Jay Lethal, you don't take those titles off the Acclaimed. It's not time. If you weren't going to give it to FTR, you don't give it to Lethal and Jarrett. Sorry, but it don't work that way.
Will those words from Max Caster be Jarrett's undoing? Or is this all a ploy by the last outlaw? Well, the right hand. Right slapped Caster right in the mouth.
Jeff Jarrett certainly knows how to get in the head of a lot of people, as Jeff Jarrett just took a swing at Max Caster. Caster not even the legal man here. And Anthony Bowens really getting full-on aggressive here with Jeff Jarrett in the early goings here. A couple of knife-edge chops in the corner and a couple of kicks to the chest. Oh, big reverse elbow there from Jarrett, who quickly makes the tag to Jay Lethal. Lethal gets dropped down. Oh, back and forth. Chops from Lethal and Bowens, excuse me. Almost said Owens, my bad. Nice. Oh, nice middle leapfrog from Bowens. Kotora Crusher. And the Acclaimed rocking and rolling right now. Anthony Bowens makes the tag into Max Caster. Here comes Max. Max the Axe with a double axe to the spine of Lethal. Lethal searching for the tag to Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett trying to reach out as well, but unfortunately they're not Mr. Fantastic and can't stretch the arms far enough. Oh, wait a second. Max Caster just told Jeff Jarrett to suck it in tribute to Daddy Ass there. Oh, wait a minute. I see what Caster's doing. Max Caster was just mocking Kurt Angle because of Jeff Jarrett, being married to Karen Jarrett, the former wife of Kurt Angle. Oh, scissor meat timbers! The leg lariat onto the thigh of Jay Lethal, a little close to contact. Wait a second. Jeff Jarrett getting involved here where he probably shouldn't be involved. Uh-oh. Are they going for scissor meat timbers again? Yes, they are. Oh, man. Jarrett gets taken down. So does Lethal. Oh. Got to give the people what they want. They all scissor Daddy Ass. They got Billy Gunn inside the ring just so they can scissor real quick. That's pretty cool. Anthony Bowens. Wait a sec. Jay Lethal slides through. Oh, a slap right to the face of. Oh, wait. Gotta be careful. Referee's not gonna accept this. Oh, man, that's just unfortunate. Jay Lethal slapped the face of Billy Gunn, and Billy Gunn is a proud man who lost his focus and went inside the ring there to try to go after Jay Lethal. And the referee just could not take Billy Gunn's anger and has ejected Billy Gunn from ringside, which is completely unfortunate because now the Acclaimed have no backup on the outside of the floor there. Billy Gunn could have been there to be utilized to keep the rest of Jay Lethal's group in check here. Sanjay Dutt and I always forget his name at times. To keep the others in check there. But unfortunately, with no Billy Gunn at his side, at the Acclaimed side, now it can all go exactly how Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett want, as they have taken control over Anthony Bowens right now. Oh, wait a sec. Nice drop there. Oh, wait a sec. Russian leg sweep. Anthony Bowens was looking for a rebound strike there onto Jay Lethal and took too much time. He took his eyes off Jeff Jarrett. That's the problem right there when you have two men inside the ring and only one of you in there. You got to keep your eyes everywhere. Jarrett with the running leg drop. Oh, no, I think Jarrett may have just told Max Caster to suck it. And there's the Jarrett strut. Yep. Telling Max Caster to take it right there. Lariat from Jeff Jarrett. And if you listen to my AEW Universe mode, you know you've heard me say this before. The best thing about being a veteran is that you absolutely know how to counter so many opponents' moves there. And you know exactly how to dictate the pacing of a match pretty much. You don't go in too fast. You don't go in too slow either. Just dictating the pacing nice and working yourself there. Jarrett makes the tag to Jay Lethal. Lethal who made the neck breaker there. Wait, I don't think the referee saw the tag there for a moment. The referee did not see the tag, so he's making sure to tell. So the referee didn't see the tag of Jeff Jarrett to Jay Lethal there. An awkward position there for the referee, as I thought I saw the tag there. But anyways, Jarrett back inside the ring, and now the referee sees the tag into the Jay Lethal there. Yeah, this crowd chanting, "Fuck you, Jarrett." This man really knows how to get heel heat. Jeff Jarrett is pretty much like the original heel, like one of the last true heels that we have, pretty much, that the fans actually just despise, which I think is pretty darn awesome. Jay Lethal with a scoop slam, and it's almost weird to see that the fans, like Jay Lethal used to be one of the biggest baby faces that the fans had, and now they absolutely despise Jay Lethal, who was going for the elbow drop. That Macho Man style like elbow. You take a risk from the top rope. Sometimes it pays off, and when it does, it's great. But if it doesn't pay off, it's a bad timing for you. Quick movements there by Jeff Jarrett, who knocked Max Caster off the ring apron to ensure that Anthony Bowens could not make a tag there. Anthony Bowens, who's been in this matchup, for a long majority here, has been taking a lot of abuse from Jarrett and Lethal. Oh, nice escape there from Anthony Bowens to the back suplex. Jarrett's down. Max Caster's back up on the ring apron. This could be the moment that the Acclaimed have been searching and looking for. Just calling on. Max Caster is calling for the fan support and calling over to Anthony Bowens. Bowens making the slow crawl. He's got to move, and there it is. Jay Lethal comes in, but so does Max Caster. Max Caster is like a man possessed right now, as something like Jim Ross would probably say. Caster with a big back body drop. Lethal gets taken down. Oh, that was like a knife edge chop right to the mouth of Jeff Jarrett, it looked like. Oh, Caster, what a freaking dive. It wasn't looking perfect, was that crossbody, but he made contact on Lethal nonetheless. And Max Caster is doing the wrong thing, in my opinion. He's focusing on everybody. He's got to focus on just Jeff Jarrett. I think Jarrett was the legal man, if I'm not mistaken. Although Max Caster was attacking everybody, that I may not have noticed the tag or remembered who's the legal man. Punches right there from Max Caster, and now Bowens is still down and out right now. He's been taken through so much abuse. Wait a sec. Oh, nice drop kick from Max Caster. So I guess Jay Lethal is the legal man in the ring there. Sorry that I got that wrong. Wait a sec. Now Anthony Bowens back in, looking for. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, God. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anthony Bowens all alone in the ring right now, and it's just Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. What is this? I have no idea what the hell kind of slam they just did there. Oh, God. I'm so stressed. So stressed. Don't do it. Keep the Acclaim as our champions. Lethal's got the figure 4 leg lock. Wait a minute. Saddam Singh. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a minute. The referee saw it. Referee saw it. Has ejected Saddam Singh. And calling for multiple referees to get the big man out of here. I like this referee right now. And his, excuse me, Anthony Bowen still down and out. And he's got to be careful, though. All the referees are distracted by trying to get the big man out of here. That there could be... Oh! Lethal was going for lethal injection, but... Oh, no, not the stroke. Jarrett nails the stroke, but Anthony Bowens... No! Aubrey, fix this! Aubrey, fix it! Fix it! Oh, come on! Perfect woman to do it! No better ref than Aubrey Edwards!
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Come on!
The officials, referee Stephon Smith and referee Aubrey Edwards have decided that this match must continue.
Yes! I knew that was coming, but still. Thank you! Give us the false finish. I don't care as long as the finish ends with the Acclaimed with the victory. Oh, no, not again. Go, Max. Yes. Thank you. That was the thing that was scaring me. I was like, don't give the titles to Lethal and Jarrett. Like I said, if FTR didn't get those titles, you don't take them off the Acclaim now. Wait a minute, who's that? Oh, okay, that's Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn.
With the Women's World Champion, Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Everyone is talking about next week in the tag match, who is going to be Soraya's partner? And that's been the big question.
It has been.
I think the bigger question here is, will Saraya ever get it? Since the day she got here, Tony, she does not get what AEW is. She doesn't get what this company means to us, to our fans, and to our family.
She doesn't understand what we mean to AEW and what AEW truly means to me and Brett. We're AEW originals. She'll never get it.
Homegrown, right?
Homegrown talent.
And I think it's safe to say,
Don't
Jamie
care.
and I both, although a little different, had very similar starts. We had rocky beginnings here.
It wasn't easy.
It took us a little bit to figure out what the hell we were doing, and we worked our way up to the top of the women's division.
No doubt.
And now, Jamie Hayter is your AEW Women's World Champion. And what I don't know that Saraya realizes is that last week she had two of the best female wrestlers in the world standing right next to her. So no matter who she's looking for out there, over here, wherever, Sheeta and Tony Storm, whether we like him or not, we don't, are fantastic professional wrestlers. How has she not made a decision yet who her partner is?
Maybe she just wants you to think about it.
Well, Saraya, you did come in here, you did make an impact, and maybe it was your house. But Jamie is the champion. I'm the boss. She's the killer. I'm the pillar. Yours truly, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. D.
Straight to the point. It was actually a pretty good promo there by Britt Baker. I don't know. I have no idea what guesses to make. People have said, could it be Mercedes, making her AEW debut? Again, keep in mind that AEW and New Japan do have a working relationship. So could Mercedes come on over, to work both New Japan, Stardom, and AEW? It's a possibility. I mean, I think that Mercedes may want to work more of Stardom. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know if she's looking to really work over here a lot in the States. I mean, she has, multiple projects that she does outside. Not anything that I really pay attention to much because, I know that Mercedes is a big name for the wrestling world. I'm just not much of a fan of her, to be honest with you. But I do know that she'd be a major addition for any company, especially if she is Saraya's tag team partner next week. I also think that what a story that would be if Mercedes is Saraya's tag team partner. Mercedes cost, not intentionally, but she was the woman who, took Saraya out of the wrestling world, out of the wrestling ring by accident, and so what a story that would be if she is the one who is teaming up with Saraya next week. So I don't really have any guesses. You can't go wrong with Toni Storm either, the true AEW Women's World Champion. I will continue to say that because Jamie Hayter did not earn that AEW Women's World Champion. It was all done thanks to the help of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And you will never convince me otherwise of it. We are in commercial break right now. We're going to be back live with AEW in about maybe 20 seconds, I would say. Let's see. I would fast forward. I can fast forward through the commercials right now, but I want to make sure to let them play out just so that way I don't get too close to where the timing of, the little green bar is that's showing the timeline of the show. I just don't want to take any chances that we run into any bufferings. Because we've been pretty good about not having any of those as of late. So I guess while they're still on commercial right now, I should take the time just to say if you guys want to hit the like button down below, if you feel I deserve it, hit the subscribe button as well below. I do content like this every week of live streams of wrestling and of wrestling gameplay. And leave a comment down below as I respond to pretty much everybody. And if you want to hit the bell icon so you'll always be notified when I go live with any type of videos whatsoever. But speaking of live, we're back live with Dynamite.
Our cameras have had a chance to catch up with Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Give me House of Black.
After the last year that I had,
Ooh.
I wasn't sure there was anybody left that I could count on. But maybe I spoke too soon. Now, Big Bill, Lee Moriarty, and Stokely, you guys have made it
I don't
very
like the name
clear
Big Bill.
that you are looking for some sort of a problem. Well, how about next week in my hometown of Los Angeles, California, for one night only? Hook and I take care of business.
Oh, damn.
Well, there you go.
Look at that.
I say, how about it?
We got another stack their card for AEW Dynamite next week. Hook and Jungle Boy taking on W. Morrissey and somebody else. Lee Moriarty. But we have Bryan Danielson against Tony Nese. This matchup I was looking forward to when I heard that Tony Nese was going to be in action up against Bryan Danielson. I think this is actually Danielson's hometown as well, too.
This crowd is losing its mind right now. Heroes welcome for Bryan Danielson, born in nearby Aberdeen, Washington.
Yep. So this is pretty much a hometown crowd for Bryan Danielson. But I was excited when I heard that Bryan Danielson and Tony Nese were going to be in the ring together, as you always pretty much get a great matchup between Bryan Danielson and Tony Nese is one of the wrestlers that I actually quite like watching in the ring. I think he's very talented. Is Tony Nese? Oh, Tony Nese has got a 2023 just started, but a 2023 record of 2-0 for Tony Nese. I get the feeling that Tony Nese is not in friendly territory tonight.
Smart Mark Sterling. He accused Bryan Danielson of
The
interfering.
loud claps for the American Dragon.
Jacob Friedman, he was sending Nese to make an example of Danielson. They're going crazy.
The fans are going crazy for Danielson in this matchup. Nobody's done a single thing.
Well, there aren't many successful people out of Washington State, so I guess that's why. Just my opinion. Oh, wait a second.
Josh Woods.
Oh, man. Josh Woods grabbed the leg of Danielson. Danielson was enjoying the crowd a little bit too much. And as Danielson was enjoying the crowd there, Tony Nese, whoa, Nese. Wait a minute. Nese with a running Nese to the face of Danielson. Well, upset. Wow, that was 2 3/4 there. Danielson better pay attention because Tony Nese is not messing around here. Going right at the side of the neck of Bryan Danielson there with those punches. They're chanting "Let's go, Bryan" as the crowd. I mean, I remember last week I thought they were chanting Daniel Bryan. I was like, no. Which actually, when you think about it, because some fans are, still so used to, calling him Daniel Bryan at this point, which, is understandable. But they would chant the same thing for Daniel Bryan, "Let's go, Bryan." So, and his first name in AEW is Bryan, so it still works out. I thought so. Anyways, let's get back to the action right now. Bryan Danielson is taking control over Tony Nese. I don't think Danielson's looking for a long matchup here with Tony Nese. He might be looking to send a message to MJF saying, "You better be paying attention, Max, because this is your future with me." Danielson with a couple of kicks to the chest of Tony Nese. And he's looking for that follow-up roundhouse kick. Nese caught the knee. Nice turnaround. Tony Nese with the cover. 1, 2. Oh, wait a sec. Nese. Smart move there by Tony Nese as he knew that Danielson was probably going to go to kick out. And Tony Nese going for the power bomb. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, that was pretty bad there. Nese was going for that running knee strike into the corner there. And his knee got buckled into the middle turnbuckle pad. Shotgun knee strike there from Bryan Danielson. Or excuse me, that's called a Busaiku knee. When Danielson does it, it's the Busaiku knee. This crowd is just going, you know what? I don't even want to commentate anymore. I just want you guys to hear this crowd. This crowd is lively and loud for Danielson.
He's knocked him flat.
Looking for the regal stretch is Danielson.
Now the legs are crossed. Danielson. Nese is just out. Aubrey Edwards goes for the bell.
This crowd is crazy, man. I mean, I wish I was watching on my TV so you guys could hear a full blast of it. But, I mean, they are so excited. Danielson grabs a mic, though. Let's listen in to what the American Dragon has to say. Tony Nese almost got the victory on Danielson, though. Hey, it's close enough, Taz. The home state is close enough for fans to love you.
It is great to be home.
Is this all the way up? Unfortunately, it is. It doesn't feel like it's loud.
Do you know what? I'm feeling a little froggy. And I'm
Thank you for the second like.
For another fight. MJF, get your ass out here.
Uh-oh. We know that MJF is here. MJF was contractually obligated to come here tonight, but we know Max is. Oh, wait a second. MJF is coming out. Or is MJF just in the skybox again? MJF usually always in enemy territory, but tonight definitely in enemy territory. Let's hear what the self-proclaimed salt of the earth has to say.
Brain damage, Brian.
Ouch.
Let me get this straight. You want me to come into that ring and wrestle you, right? Yeah. How about no?
How about
like you, Brian? I don't get my rocks off by putting my body on the line to entertain these schmucks. I don't care about them at all. Because you're a mark, bud. I'm fully aware. I get a big fat check in the mail whether I wrestle or I don't. That's what makes me a special attraction. But I'll give you this, bud. These people clearly love you. I mean, they chant your name every single week, over and over and over again. And I'll give you credit, you're pretty solid. But I was just standing in there in the back while you were talking, and with all due respect, Brian, if Lance Storm and Dean Malenko were somehow able to procreate and have a child, it would still be more charismatic than you.
Oh, man. I can't wait for Lance Storm to tweet.
Look like a goat, it don't make you the greatest of all time. But granted, I mean, you really look like a goat. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be shocked if back in 1981 in rural Aberdeen, Washington, Mama Danielson, much like all the mothers here in Washington, couldn't find a human suitor.
Well, I like that we're making jokes because really in the back, all the boys talk about your mother and how many human suitors that she's had.
Oh, shit.
In fact, probably enough human suitors to fill this whole arena. Hell, she might have had some human suitors who are in this arena right now.
That's not funny! It looks like shut up! Hey!
I'm your brother.
Who here has been Max's mother's human suitor? Right?
Hey! You shut your mouth! Listen to me, you think you're a big deal, don't you, huh? You're delusional, you actually buy the hype. You really think you're the best wrestler in the world, don't you? But that's impossible, because I am, and the Triple B, the World Championship, proves it.
What does Triple B stand for? Does it stand for anything? I forget.
So I'm just curious, Brian, who died and named you the king of wrestling, huh? Journalists who've never stepped foot in a ring, let alone stepped out of their mother's basements? Or even worse, these marks who don't have one athletic bone in their parasitic bodies. See, unlike you, Brian, I'm touted as being the best in the world by some people who've actually been in this business. Top names.
MJF really getting hit with those ass chants.
Guys that put me over like Disco Inferno. Eric Bischoff. And the smartest man of them all, and my number one fan, Jim Cornette. And that's why
I think I agree with the people here in Seattle. Dude, just shut up. We've heard the spiel. We've heard it a million times. And you know what? It's okay. I hit a mom joke. I'm okay with that. But I hate you. And I think it's time for us to fight. Wait, hold on! Hold on 1 second! Hold on 1 second! Slow your roll, Dragon! Slow your roll! Jesus, Taz, the anger issues on this guy. Can you believe this? I did not 1 second. Wrestlers, not just 1 second. Shut up! 1 second! What the freaking hook? See, you might not realize this, Brian, but I actually came here as a favor for you, okay? I'm trying to smarten you up, kid. See? This
Why
ain't
not, right?
play wrestling. This is pro wrestling. This company, wins and losses matter. And if you want a shot at the king and the grandest prize of them all, you got to become #1 contender.
Man, I love it.
No. Now, I had a feeling you were going to stick your nose in my business. So I talked to that nerd, Tony Khan, in the back, and he told me if you were to wrestle every week on Dynamite and win from now until February 8th, you would be #1 contender. And Brian, I'm normally known for making my opponents jump through a few hoops, but I'll make an exception for you. If you can pull that off, if you can win every week from now until February 8th, I'll give you a match for the Triple B, March 5th, Revolution, no questions asked. So what do you say, B-Rye?
Where's the catch?
No. You know, Max does this all the time. I'm just going to come out here, wrestle what I want, become #1 contender, and then beat you for the AEW championship. No. That's not how this works, you schmuck. Tony Khan doesn't run this company. The EVPs don't run this company. I do. Me. If you don't become #1 contender, the way I'm telling you to, I will have my lawyer Mark Sterling filler bust. You will be #1 contender until my contract goes up. You will never wrestle me for this belt. Do you understand? It's my way or it's no way. Got it? Dude,
Yes.
Dude, Mark Sterling's a horrible lawyer.
What is going on here?
Here, I'll humor you a little bit. I'll agree to your cute little stipulation if you agree to let me make the stipulation for our match at Revolution. Seriously? Okay. First of all, watch your mouth, you fat stink! Let me get this straight, Brian. You want to make a stipulation so that I can cheat in front of the referee? God, you really are so brilliant, Brian. Go ahead, please. Pick any stipulation you'd like. So, I don't think you quite understand. In this stipulation, you won't be able to do anything that gets you DQ'd. And it's really, you call yourself the best professional wrestler. This is the real test of if you're a true professional wrestler. My challenge is for a 1-hour Iron Man match. Oh my God, no. Yes. No, Max, don't do this. Do it. No, Max, don't do it. Do it, dumbass, do it. Whoever can score the most falls in a 60-minute time period. What are you, scared, MaxiPad? Is MaxiPad scared? Very insulting. I can answer that.
Oh, fuck it.
Damn it! You're wrong! No! Shut your mouth, but I'm not not worried because you're not even going to make it past week 1 because all you do, Brian, is joke when you have a big match opportunity since you've gotten here. You're a joke artist. Well, we're going to see, because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run through every single opponent that you put in front of me from now until February 8th. And then when we get into that 1 hour Iron Man match at Revolution, here's what I didn't tell you before. I am going to expose you. I am going to expose that you don't have the cardio, that you haven't put in the work, that you don't have the footwork, that everything that you do, the reason that you don't wrestle isn't just because you don't care about wrestling, it's because you're not good enough to come out here every single week. And after I expose you in front of all of these people, I'm going to put the nail in the coffin and I'm going to kick your damn head in.
Well, big challenges being laid out from both sides. We're looking ahead to Revolution.
Wow.
But Bryan Danielson needs to get through February 8th undefeated.
An Iron Man match for an hour between Bryan Danielson and MJF. That sounds fucking insane. It sounds insane because it is insane. What? That is ridiculous. Holy shit, man. I just can't believe that. Oh. My God. I mean, Danielson, he has to, remain undefeated for until February 8th, I believe it was said. And we know that MJF will definitely play a part in this story as well. He's going to be out there at ringside. He's going to do whatever he can to distract Bryan Danielson. But eventually, you know that Bryan Danielson's his thirst for revenge for William Regal, his desire to beat MJF up is going to push him through. Just wow. So we have Saraya and her mystery partner versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Jamie Hayter. We have Hook and Jungle Boy taking on W. Morrissey and is it Lee Moriarty? I think it's Lee Moriarty. And then we have Bryan Danielson in another matchup next week. That is obviously confirmed. And then we have the ladder match between the Elite and Death Triangle. I believe that's supposed to be next week for the tag team titles. Man, Tony Khan's starting the new year off just right here, man. Some fine action here on AEW Dynamite, moving along the stories just as always, pretty much. I'm enjoying the show, man, and I can't wait because Hangman Adam Page. I don't know I can't remember if that's supposed to be next week that Hangman's gonna fight Moxley. I believe it is. Oh man, I need to remember some shit. Whew, man. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. Our next matchup is Swerve Strickland and AR Fox, a matchup that I'm quite interested in watching because AR Fox is someone who really impressed me.
Huge match coming up for Battle of the Belts 5 this Friday night. Under the apron, the ring. Kip Sabian, Penelope's husband, and on the diamond cutter. Kip Sabian very nearly cost Orange Cassidy that All-Atlantic Championship. Oh,
I want Kip to win, but I'm a mark for Kip.
Penelope trying to help.
Look at the dissension in the ring already.
Psychological warfare at its finest right now. Look at that mocking Orange Cassidy.
What I'm going to say is, what's going to happen to this moment onward?
It will be Kip Sabian challenging Orange Cassidy for the AEW All-Atlantic
My
Championship
Kip.
this Friday night. Battle of the Belts 5 immediately following Rampage live on TNT.
So Swerve Strickland with the affiliate.
Well, if you're wondering about the reception for Swerve Strickland, not only is he from Tacoma, Washington, but he was a big part of their 5 promotion, independent promotion here in the Pacific Northwest.
Well, thanks for explaining, as Excalibur, why some people actually like Swerve Strickland here. There's usually, yes, Swerve gets an unwelcomed reception by the AEW fans. Man, Swerve and Seth Rollins, they really have some great jackets, man. I'm telling you, I want those jackets they all got. Where do I find those jackets? There we go, AR Fox. This man impressed me when I saw him and Top Flight against, I can't remember who. Dogs are completely losing their mind upstairs there. They're very excited for this matchup between AR Fox and Swerve Strickland here. And apparently my dogs are really rooting for AR Fox here. Or they're going wild because they want to chase down this Fox. There we go. There, these men, both quite similar in styles with speed and their offense. Swerve Strickland, AR Fox. Swerve going right for the single leg takedown on Fox, but Fox able to sidestep quickly right that one. Swerve looking for a lockup there. And oh, that was almost a weird one. Oh, nice movement there from Fox. Chop right to the shoulder there, it looked like from Swerve. Whoa! Better be ready for this matchup, as both men, like I said, they're both so agile in their abilities in the ring here. They're gonna move so fast around with each other here. You're gonna want to make sure to watch every single movement here. If flips and dives are not your match, if they're not your favorite to watch, you're watching the wrong matchup here. If you're into watching some guys doing some agile things and get involved, then you're watching the right matchup. And I love to see the agility on display. Oh, and of course, the affiliates. AR Fox and bicycle pump kick there from Fox. That almost feels like the first offensive maneuver. Look at that from Fox. I don't know how to describe some of the moves that AR Fox does. He just ran up the ring post and did a moonsault connecting into Swerve Strickland there.
Well, right now, Fox has got to try and hit something here.
Fox has got to be careful. Whoa, but look at the grab. Fox just slid to the bottom rope and locked his legs around Swerve. Wait a minute. Guys, I'm telling you, there are some times that I don't know what to call some of the moves that these guys are doing and how they're moving to really describe to you exactly what I'm watching here. But AR, this is a matchup you got to watch for yourself as well, too. I mean, there are certain moves that AR Fox can deliver that I can call upon, like he did a leaping clothesline. Oh no, Fox! Taking too much time getting back in the ring, and the ref was checking on Swerve Strickland. And the tattooed man just laid out AR Fox, and now Swerve gonna take advantage. That was God. That was pretty bad. Like Swerve just did a bicycle pump kick off the ring apron, but when he nailed the kick, Swerve also fell to the floor. But AR Fox did, also getting kicked in the face, also the whiplash effect of getting hit down on the bottom. Just getting hit on the floor there. And now we're in picture-in-picture break here right now. Swerve Strickland able to take control again with the help of the affiliation. Swerve right now has a submission hold locked in on AR Fox. Not really. He's got the arm locked, and then the forearm right in the face there into the cover. There's the count of one right there. Swerve saying that was just one. Referee telling him it was one. Again, we're in picture-in-picture right now, and Swerve absolutely feeling in control because he is in control, knowing he can take his time right now. The beginning of this matchup, we were seeing the agility from both AR Fox and Swerve Strickland, but apparently Swerve doesn't want to play into the abilities of AR Fox, which honestly I think that's a good idea. You don't want to have both styles just cancel each other out. So Swerve Strickland has got to slow the pace down and make sure to keep, AR Fox under pressure right now. And Swerve just doing a little dance right now. Fox is down and Swerve feeling like that he could just take his time right here. I know I said, that it's good to dictate the pacing and slow it down a little bit, but at the same time, you got to stay on AR Fox. Fox is no slouch inside that ring there. He's had quite a heck of a showing here in AEW as of late. Swerve almost kind of like a headlock applied there. Just cranking on the neck as well there with this headlock. Dropping down AR Fox in a submission hold like this. It's just so uncomfortable. And it's hard to get back to your vertical base when your opponent can just chop you right back down, as Swerve just did there to Fox. And now Swerve, I'm not sure if he changed he still has the grip around the head. I thought he changed his grip to the arm of Fox. AR Fox trying once more to get back to his feet. This time finds himself at a better vertical base. Able to drop Swerve down, but Swerve came back with a lariat takedown there. We are back live now.
AR Fox here tonight on AEW Dynamite.
Pardon me for a moment.
Swerve, as he said, trying to tie up some loose ends from his past, but Fox is not out of this fight yet.
Oh,
Fox is
big. Oh, big kick. Oh.
Nice. Kick to the gut. Up kick. Oh, kick by Fox. Oh,
God.
There by Swerve.
Oh,
The discus lariat missed.
dance, Fox, dance.
Power him up. He's got him down.
AR Fox able to push through, able to hit a big-time enziguri on Swerve to create some distance.
Fox, looking perhaps for a second win. The Diamondback
Running back elbow there from AR Fox. Fox, nice roll through. Whoa, whoa, oh! Look for a European uppercut, I think it may have been, but
excellent job right there with that German suplex by Swerve Strickland.
again, these guys just moving faster than I can call right now.
Fox able to kick out.
Roll through with a flatliner. Did Swerve go for there? He nailed Fox with it, but Fox able to get out of it. Still, our main event is, I think it's our main event, is Samoa Joe and Darby Allin. I can't imagine anything else being the main event.
To kick off this new era of Dynamite here on TBS, Samoa Joe, the so-called one true king of television, to defend the TNT Championship.
And also we have Jade Cargill and Red Velvet against Kira Hogan and Sky Blue. Oh, wait a sec. AR Fox.
Gets his, looking for his footing on the top.
Whoa, look at that. What?
I think Fox baited in Swerve, and then he lands. Looks trajectory cutter there.
Like, Swerve, chopped on the ropes, and usually that makes your opponents land in an awkward way, but Fox, he bounced off the rope to land back on his feet.
Fox, the iconoclasm, steps through another cutter by
Beautiful cutters there by Fox. As AR Fox going top rope, what's he looking for? 450. Oh, that was 2.9 there. AR Fox just fingertips away was the referee from counting that 3 on to AR Fox. And these guys putting on a hell of a performance with each other here. I think this might be the first "This is awesome" chant that the crowd has been given the show tonight. AR Fox at Fireman's Carry position on Swerve Strickland, but Swerve, to his credit, able to nail a couple of forearms there to back AR Fox up into the corner. Wait a minute, what is Fox doing here?
They will go to incredible lengths, and AR Fox is still behind them, guys. So wins the match. They're going to suplex here.
I don't even know to describe the type of position that they are in right now.
He just passed Swerve something. Yeah, Rick Knox was looking the other way. Couldn't tell what he gave him. Knox didn't see, but whatever it was, it's neutralized. AR Fox, oh my God. Oh my God. He broke him in half. That was bad. A Death Valley driver onto the ring apron. He broke him in.
Swerve had AR Fox up on the middle rope on the outside, and then he just did, like, for a Fireman's Carry toss or an attitude adjustment, if you want, onto the ring apron. Fuck.
There's no way Fox is doing anything else in this.
Done. Fucking done.
You don't have to do what you're about to do, Swerve. Just pin him. Fox is incapacitated, but Swerve. Fox still trying to get to his feet. Swerve wants the kill shot here. He wants those diving double stomps. We've seen those stomps break cinder blocks, and there it is. Is that on the throat? 1, 2, 3.
Damn. That was bad, man. I mean, I'm not like the match was bad, but that was what just happened there.
Watch this Death Valley driver right there on the apron. And then Stop City, man. That was just no need, but it's just to send that message. That what Strickland just did.
Man.
An excellent match, I should say. Right now, Renee Paquette standing by with Saraya, Tony Storm, and Hikaru Shida, who may have an answer for Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter.
Ladies, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me. A lot of really powerful words being thrown in your direction from Britt Baker and from Jamie Hayter. What's your reaction to everything that they're saying about you guys?
I mean, it's typical Brit, isn't it? I mean, she's trying to gatekeep the AEW women's division. We're just trying to advance it where she's just trying to hold it back. That's the issue that I'm having
And
right
God
now.
forbid it should be about anyone but them. And you know what's not cool? I got screwed out of my championship because of them, and I got my face fractured. It's not cool.
Well, Saraya, there's been a ton of speculation. I'm sure you've seen it about who exactly your tag partner is going to be next week. We're in Los Angeles at the Forum. Do you care to make any announcements?
Oh, Mama, I'm so excited. You know, we've been trending every single week with this, which I'm very excited about. And you know what? Since coming to AEW, I have learned so much. I have learned that we have the best female roster in the world. I learned that we have the best matches in the world. I mean, talking about Tony and Jamie, you know, from Full Gear, and then we have you and Jamie at Holiday Bash, and you guys just absolutely killed it. And I just know that I am sitting next to the best wrestler in the world. So that means, Tony, you're going to be my partner. I'm really excited. So ever since I saw you, you know, at Grand Slam when I walked down that ramp, and I was just,
We have a bond.
we do have a bond. We do, and I'm just really excited about it. So I have this plan that I was thinking.
This is a good decision.
Yeah, I think it's a really good decision.
Okay, well, that sounds like it's official that next week at the Forum, it will be Tony Storm tagging with Saraya, taking on Dr. Britt Baker and the AEW Women's Champion, Jamie Hayter. Guys, back to you.
Well, a big announcement from Saraya, but as well to the former AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida. So Shida's
Yeah, Cena was a little bit shocked there when. Oh, great! No, not these guys.
especially the Cold Gun looking very somber. I have no idea what to say about these boots. Ah, yes. Yes, I see.
The Guns claiming that FTR are over and done with.
The Gun is defeated. Got it. FTR.
And I can't remember if it was done by cheating or not. And knowing the Guns, they probably did cheat.
You know what? Not to make you feel with F-Troop, but I think wrestling or Z-Trip or yes, we really going to allow these two guys to do this? Well, I think it's respectful of the Guns with the attempting respectful. Well, they're saying that they had a great career, FTR. These are guys that beat up their own dad. Sometimes, you know.
I think some fan is actually bowing their head for silence. Either that or they're paying attention to their phone.
Thank you all for coming. We're here to pay our respects to FTR's legacy. Austin, I have something prepared. I don't know if I can get through this, but I will try. FTR had a hell of a year. They traveled the world. They worked at a bunch of promotions. They even had the AAA, Ring of Honor, and IWGP championships. Well, not AEW, though. They called themselves 7-star FTR, but they were 10 stars in our heart. I prepared something as well. Email it, please. But as 2022 was coming to an end, their decrepit, weak, old dad bods couldn't carry the load anymore. When the Guns beat FTR clean in the middle of the ring, they lost the ROH belts, the AAA belts, the IWGP belts, and even started a podcast that no one listens to. A legacy that we watched them build for 10 years,
Damn.
The Guns destroyed in 10 minutes.
FTR lost everything.
Stand up and join us as we all remember and honor the legacy of FTR in a moment of silence.
Are they going to give the 10 bells?
I ain't going to. You can't. It's impossible. FTR not here tonight. Or are they? What the hell? They're not here. I didn't see FTR all day. But they're not here. Are they here?
Oh, am I going to get duped? I popped for it.
FTR can wrestle for any promotion they want to, and I mean any promotion, but they will never work in AEW again, because we are the new living legends. We are the new best tag team in the world. Top Guns out. Wow, God's just putting it on notice right there. Well, next week on Dynamite, live from the fabulous Kia 4, it's the final match in the Best of 7 series.
Can't wait for these guys to get destroyed.
Next week, live from the Kia 4 in Los Angeles. It all comes down to this. Will Death Triangle be able to defend their AEW World Trios Championship, or will the Elite overcome a 3-1 deficit to make the improbable comeback? Don't miss that 7, Escalera de la Muerte, next week on AEW Dynamite.
I feel like that might be the best one of the series.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Introducing first. Oh, okay.
Introducing first the team of Skywell and Kia. Okay.
Now, think about it this way, though, too, is that Red Velvet is Jade Cargill's tag team partner tonight. Jade Cargill and Red Velvet have been having some issues with each other as of late. Sorry, excuse me. And then think about this one, though, is that this is a tag team match. Jade Cargill does not have to be pinned or submitted for her record to come to an end. So imagine the pressure that Red Velvet has to be feeling. Red Velvet, obviously, she's no slouch in the ring as she has done a hell of some hell of a lot of work in her time here in AEW. But so much is on the line for Jade Cargill. And what you see that Red Velvet walking ahead of Jade Cargill, which Jade's probably not too happy of, as Jade is supposed to be the head of the baddies, pretty much. And Red Velvet just stepped right in front of her. And Red Velvet staring down Kiera Hogan, former baddies with each other as well there. Kiera Hogan, who was fired as one of the baddies there. So Red Velvet has to be wondering to herself, could I be one of those people who just gets fired by Jade Cargill just like that for nothing? And again, keep in mind here, as I was just saying moments ago, that Jade Cargill's record is on the line here. Jade does not have to be pinned or submitted in order for her record to come to an end here tonight. As Sky Blue and Red Velvet start things off in the ring here right now with a lockup with each other. Sky Blue's got the headlock on Red Velvet. Sorry, got a little tongue-tied for a moment there. Red Velvet looking for a drop kick there, but Sky Blue pulled herself. Wait a sec. Great cover there cover by Sky Blue. Count of two there, and again, Jade's gotta be thinking about this one. Jade cannot just let Red Velvet take a hold of everything. If she does, Red Velvet, if she's pinned, that will ruin Jade Cargill's undefeated record. It won't destroy her singles record of being undefeated, but a tag team record still is a record. Oh, rising knee strike there from Sky Blue there. Red Velvet right out of it. Wait a sec, Kiera Hogan going right off the rebound from the ropes and the running hip attack. And Red Velvet is in dangerous waters here right now. Oh, the leg drop! The leg drop! That was so close there. Kiera Hogan's won a couple of matches with that springboard, with that jump off the back and leg drop there. Let's just call it the leg drop, okay? Less confusing that way. Nice head kick there from Sky Blue, and Red Velvet was trying to move towards Jade Cargill here. Wait a sec. Red Velvet, gets dropped with a DDT spiked on her head there. Great the DDT there from Blue. Almost left, when you think about it, it's red versus blue in this matchup. I like it. And right now, Sky Blue has accidentally pushed Red Velvet into the corner where Jade Cargill was, and Jade Cargill making the blind tag, which honestly was the best thing that she could have done there. As right now that's what Red Velvet needed. She needed to make that tag, and I think that she was just being a little bit too stubborn to realize that she needed to make that tag to Jade Cargill, as she was in dangerous waters right there. And right now we are in picture right now, as Jade Cargill is the legal woman in this matchup against Sky Blue, just throwing Sky back and forth in the corners. Jade with a running back elbow, but Sky quickly moves to the outside the ring apron. Great movements there from Sky, and she was trying to move out of the way, but Jade Cargill caught her with a forearm and sends her down to the floor. No reason for Jade Cargill to go down to the floor there, as she's a little bit close to Kiera Hogan right there, but referee keeping Kiera close onto her ring apron there, as Jade Cargill with a European uppercut on a Sky Blue. And Sky Blue is in real deep trouble here right now with Jade Cargill. And I think this is ill-advised for Jade right now. She was just walking right across from Kiera Hogan. She's right there next to Kiera Hogan. If Hogan wanted to, she could probably get off the ring apron and start going after Jade Cargill. Right now, Jade talking a little trash to Sky Blue there. Don't take your eyes off Sky Blue. And now I can't see anything because the picture-in-picture break is over, and we're on our commercial break right now. And I am being put on a pause by Hulu for about 45 seconds until we can get back live with AEW Dynamite. Well, I guess if I got nothing else to really talk about, feel free to. It's a good time for me to remind everyone to hit the like button if you feel I deserve it. Leave a comment down below as I respond to everybody. Hit the subscribe button as we do videos like this every week. And we also do wrestling gameplay videos as well, too. And hit the bell icon so that way you'll always be notified when I go live for any live streams as well, too. But, man, we're come full gear, not full gear, Revolution. We're going to see MJF and Bryan Danielson for an hour-long Iron Man match. What the hell, man? I mean, it hasn't, been confirmed yet, but you know that Bryan Danielson's going to beat the gauntlet and make it to, we're back live. All right, well, let's get back to the action. Jade Cargill still in full control right now over on Sky Blue and now Kiera Hogan, who is the legal woman in the matchup. Count of two there. And right now, Red Velvet just watching on. Maybe Jade Cargill's trying to teach her a lesson and show her this is how it gets done here. Jade looking for Jade. And wait a minute. Jade wanting Red Velvet to strike at Kiera Hogan right now. But she's not. It's not a great tag there, but it was still a tag. She just tapped the top of Red Velvet's head there. And now this is not good right now because Kiera Hogan and Sky Blue are really rocking and rolling right now over on Red Velvet. And again, if Red Velvet takes the loss here, that's a loss for Jade Cargill. That would be a terrible way for Jade Cargill to start her 2023. Oh my God. Think about the pressure that's riding on Red Velvet in this matchup here. Going for a suplex, but Red Velvet drops to a single knee. Great way to escape the chance of a suplex. No, but still gets caught with a suplex regardless. Jade Cargill makes the blind tag to Red Velvet there. Jade Cargill has such an explosive strike. She took down Kiera Hogan and then hit the bicycle kick onto Sky Blue, and now I think this is time to put it away. Going for a choke slam. That's a move that Jade Cargill, I don't think she's used quite often. And now wait a minute. Oh. Whoa, wait. Red Velvet just dropped off the apron. I think Red Velvet is she's done with being a baddie. I mean, she just walked out on her tag team partner there. Is Red Velvet going to be the one to beat Jade Cargill? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yes. House of Black will be on Rampage. Wait, what?
Gentlemen, a pretty interesting turn of events tonight is now official per Tony Khan. This Friday at Battle of the Belts, it's going to be a no-holds-barred.
You damn right it's going to be a no-holds-barred. It's the biggest bunch of crap out there tonight. A bunch of corny BS. 15 referees to beat us. No holds barred. This Friday, one thing guaranteed to happen. And that is, you're looking at the new tag team champions.
Don't let it happen. Don't let the Acclaim lose. Come on, Kip. Yes. Moxley and Hangman. Stacked. Oh man, Danielson and
Boss match 7 in the best of 7 series. Escalera, De La Muerte, who will be the AEW World Trio Champions? Will be that triangle? Will it be the Elite? But coming up right now.
can it be next Wednesday already after this? Motherfuckers. Holy shit. Here we go. I feel it's Darby's night. Something tells me it's Darby's night, man. Time to start 2023 with Darby Allin as our TNT champion, man. Darby Allin, one of the most beloved wrestlers in AEW. And that's not an exaggeration. This man is one of the most beloved wrestlers that is in AEW.
Your Dynamite main event is set for or TV time remaining is for the TNT Championship.
Go, Darby, go.
The challenger from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby Allin.
I cannot believe that. I can't believe that Darby Allin is the longest reigning TNT champion in the history of AEW.
Right here in the Pacific Northwest. Training under the great Buddy Wayne, a man who tragically passed away 5.5 years ago, but left an indelible impression on Darby Allin. Underscoring the importance of fundamentals while also staying true to yourself, something we heard Sting reiterate this past Friday
I think Darby almost was about to cry for a moment.
I think what Sting said to him this past Friday night is exactly what Darby Allin
Shit.
needed going into this match.
Got 10% battery left on.
Let's be honest, guys. Going up against Samoa Joe, you left me contested, regardless of your size. And he's giving up a lot of weight to Samoa Joe. And Darby, to the outside, showing respect. That's Buddy Wayne's son, Nick Wayne. 17-year-old pro wrestling prodigy, as you saw at the bottom of the screen on an AEW Futures contract. Yeah, he's a very bright future, that young man.
There's an AEW Futures contract? What? That is so cool. What else is cool is that Samoa Joe has a graphic for the Ring of Honor Television Champion and a TNT Championship.
The king of television, Samoa Joe.
So, like, what I was trying to say was, I think the future is bleak for Darby Allin right now, in my opinion. I think he's dead meat when he's dealing with the king of television right now, Samoa Joe.
Part of me, I feel like I know what's going to happen. I feel like they're going to give the title to Darby, but I think they're going to do it by the help of Wardlow getting involved in this matchup, which I really don't want because I want Darby Allin to just earn it by his own merits, pretty much. And then I want Wardlow to attack Samoa Joe afterward. Wait a minute, wait a second! Samoa Joe going after Nick Wayne! And Darby don't run after Samoa Joe! Oh man, Samoa Joe just pissed off Darby Allin. This matchup has not gotten started, so Darby Allin going after Joe with a skateboard there. Oh man, this isn't a no disqualification match, nor is this a falls count anywhere matchup. But Samoa Joe pissed off Darby. Darby just rode on the back of Samoa Joe with a skateboard, diving off the stage. Wait a sec, where's Darby going? Darby just went backstage now. Where's he going now? Darby's got a ladder. Oh my God, as much chaos as this man can create. What are you doing, Darby? Oh my God, Darby Allin. It doesn't matter how much time this man has; he'll make anything memorable. He's gonna go to the top rope, or not the top rope. What the hell am I saying? This is higher than the top rope. This is the top of the ladder. Oh my fucking God! Where? That ladder's teetering. Senton on the Joe. Oh my God, Darby Allin just dived off the top rope, a senton onto the head of Samoa Joe, and that ladder almost fell over because it was teetering. These referees completely sucked at holding the ladder there for a moment. Darby Allin landed it, and his leg is hurting a little bit, but doesn't matter. Poison maybe running through those veins that are just making him stronger. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Look at Darby Allin is actually moving Samoa Joe back into the ring. And referee is going to ask some. The bell is rung there, which I disapprove of because I don't think Samoa Joe got the chance to actually say if he wants to continue this match or not. Samoa Joe going to the outside of the floor, but Darby Allin still continuing the abuse on Samoa Joe. Oh, no. Oh, my fucking God. Darby dove off the ring apron, and Samoa Joe caught him, hit him with the Uranage, and Darby landed on the steps. Not like on the side of the steps. He landed legit on the steps where the wrestlers step on. The stairs. Back, head, everything. What the fuck? Oh my Jesus. These guys are so... Darby in so much pain, and I can't even imagine. How is it, like some fan pointed this out on Twitter, like, I think last year, when so many wrestlers were actually injured. They're like, Adam Cole's injured, somebody else, CM Punk was injured, somebody else was injured, and like, but yet Darby Allin is still here. It's like, what the fuck? And that's so true. How is it that Darby Allin has not had, to my knowledge, one injury being here in AEW? How this man is like more superhuman than John Cena is, man. Darby is literally, he's crawling on the floor there, and I think the referee's making the count. He's making the count to 10 there for Darby. Darby got in at the count of freaking 7, not even to the count of 10. And fuck, Joe just sent Darby crashing right into the steel turnbuckle post, and Darby, referee having to go outside the ring to check on Darby if he can continue this fight. And it was my imagination there, but I thought Darby Allin was actually bleeding there for a moment. And Darby actually looks like he's knocked out after getting sent into that steel turnbuckle post. And he spun out after getting hit, after being sent into that steel turnbuckle post. Darby Allin had a hell of a start before this matchup even began. But since the bell has rung, it's been all Samoa Joe. Darby Allin in his hometown right now. Fans are they're silent right now because they don't know what they're watching. And they're almost like scared to watch Darby even wrestle more. Smart move from Darby Allin. Darby broke the count, but then went back outside as he realizes he needs to rest a little bit more, which is unusual for Darby Allin there. Darby's not one for resting, just keep it on going. But Darby knows what kind of monster, what kind of abuser that Samoa Joe is. Joe just did a knife edge chop and sent Darby Allin back about like 4 feet. Samoa Joe is in enemy territory tonight as he is in Darby Allin's hometown. And again, it's a scary sight to see that Darby Allin has to go to the outside of the floor, not because he's looking to dive or anything, but because he's hurt. Darby Allin is hurting so badly that he's having to, physically run away from Samoa Joe. I mean, he can barely run, can Darby right now. Darby's hurting so badly right now, and I think the referee needs to check on Darby Allin again. Darby, wait a sec. Got right on top of Samoa Joe with a couple of punches right to the face there. Joe trying to cover up, and Samoa Joe, the bigger man, And he's got more power, more strength behind those strikes than Darby Allin ever could. It's just, it's a scary situation seeing Darby Allin. What's up, Hassan? Yeah, you came back at the right time for not a main event, but a fucking car crash, as Samoa Joe is just destroying Darby Allin right now. Samoa Joe, knife edge chop to the spine, and that's not where Darby Allin wanted to be hit. I mean, to be honest, there's not a lot of places that Darby Allin should want to be hit right now. Joe just taking a little bit too much time, went for an elbow drop there. Darby's got a sleeper hold on Samoa Joe. Oh, raking the nose right now. You do what you can. Oh! Joe just dropped down. And Darby Allin, desperation. Don't cause? Like, don't cuss? Is that what you mean? Oh. Leg sweep there from Joe. I hope we go past the hour. Samoa Joe still just decimating Darby Allin. Oh, Darby starting to make a little bit of comeback right now. A couple of punches to the body of Joe, but Darby just... Oh, no, Joe just manhandling Darby Allin right now. Just dropping Darby straight down on his knees. Samoa Joe just still destroying Darby Allin. Darby's a fighter. We know that. You pretty much have to put him out in order for this matchup to end. Well, the fans really getting into this one, chanting, "Let's go, Darby." Oh, man. Joe kicked Darby, and Darby folded back onto his knees. And Joe hit the senton while Darby Allin was still folded backwards. This is just punishing to watch Darby Allin just be thrown around and destroyed of a single leg Boston Crab. That hurts everywhere. It hurts Darby's legs, who's already been punished. It hurts the spine. I mean, Darby's so close to the ropes right there. Oh, Joe just, oh, man. Joe, as Darby reached for the ropes there, Joe just scraped his boot across the face of Darby. Darby still made it to the bottom rope there. Darby Allin said that he thought that Samoa Joe was supposed to kill people, and yet I'm still here. Well, Samoa Joe basically just said, "You wanted me to kill you, boy. I'm going to kill you." Joe's got Darby by the chain there. And I think Samoa Joe's gonna try to end Darby Allin's night. Looking for the Muscle Buster. Thank you, Tez. Looking for Muscle Buster. Darby slides through. Looking for the sunset flip. But Samoa Joe just too big. Darby Allin gonna have to utilize his speed and his agility. Darby looking for the O'Connor roll, but Samoa Joe, wait a minute. Oh no, Samoa Joe's got the coquina clutch locked in. Joe's able to push Darby. Wait a sec. The turnbuckle pad came off, and Darby Allin's got to be careful how much he pushes himself in there. And unfortunately, wait a sec. Darby looking for the stunner. Samoa Joe has got the coquina clutch locked in again on Darby Allin. This is exactly what put Darby Allin out the first time. Darby Allin faced Samoa Joe 2 weeks ago, if I'm correct, for the TNT champion, and Darby Allin went out with the coquina clutch. There's still life in the eyes of Darby Allin somehow, some way. Darby's somehow still, he's fought himself out. Samoa Joe went face first into the steel turnbuckle post. Darby, code red. Where's Darby going? He's looking for Coffin Drop. Onto the spine of Joe. Darby's going up for a second Coffin Drop. Darby does it! And no Wardlow. Darby did it with his own skill. Darby didn't need help. Darby did it by himself.
For the second time, Darby Allin is crowned the TNT champion. But how sweet it is that he did it in his hometown of Seattle, Washington. He shut me up. I thought for sure going into this thing he was Dunsky. And then during this thing, Samoa Joe beat the daylights out of him. I didn't think not only would he survive Darby Allin, but win the TNT title.
Darby Allin pushed through every single bullshit, everything. And gets the pyro, and this is a better victory for Darby, or is a hell of a moment for Darby Allin, as Darby, last time Darby won the TNT champion, there was no crowd to be able to be there for pretty much for Darby. And this time he's in his hometown crowd. Darby's in his hometown crowd, a sold-out arena pretty much. And he gets to celebrate with Sting. What a victory this means for the both of them. I mean, and Sting turns on Darby Allin by hitting the Scorpion Death Drop. I'm just kidding. He didn't do that. Yeah, it has to feel so good for Darby Allin. Again, last time Darby Allin won the TNT champion, it was in a crowd. It was in a very small amount of crowd because of the thing that hit the world because of the pandemic. So there was only a limited amount of people that could be in the crowd for Darby Allin when he won the TNT champion. But Darby just did it tonight with what I would believe to be a sold out crowd in his hometown. Oh, a great moment. And I'm happy that it was, done without Wardlow being there. Darby Allin did it by pushing through everything. There was no Wardlow here tonight, even to attack Samoa Joe afterward or anything. Darby just got to celebrate with the pyro, the title, the Sting, the hometown. And I tell you, nobody deserves that more than Darby Allin. Oh, man. I think this was one hell of a show, guys. And we have just another great show coming up for 2023. We have another show coming up for next Wednesday on Dynamite. Oh, I'm already so excited for it, guys. So feel free, hit the like button down below if you feel I deserve it. It's all much appreciated. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to chit-chat with me about anything. I'm pretty much surrounded to everybody. And hit the subscribe button as we do gameplay videos for wrestling, and we do a lot of videos like this every single week. And hit the bell icon so you'll always be notified when I go live for any streams whatsoever. Thank you guys for tuning in, as always. Stay elite.